Usualsuspects6.com.
Brought to you by Usual Suspects 6.
Tap into all the shows. Real conversations with KG.
Right now I'm at peace right now. Things get hectic as it gets closer to the fight.
Okay. Do we got a fight?
Yeah, I fight April 10th at the Prudential Center.
Bullshitting on the Beltway with Supreme Beast Boxing
And now
Talk.
the co is the main event. So that's the way I look at it. That's my philosophy.
Trill Thursdays and Usual Suspects Sundays with hard
I'm talking about it's really just about stacking this money, man. Getting on these singles, staying positive, you know what I'm saying? And putting it in their face by any means.
Tales from the B-side with KG and TD.
Needed to fill out additional paperwork to clarify.
Yes, we did. Yes, we did. That is the paperwork that you see there.
And
Okay.
Open Mic featuring you.
That was a close fight. He got dropped a couple times, but I thought he out.
We do not care.
Wow.
It's a Usual Suspect thing.
It's a Usual Suspect thing.
Man, we are back. We are back, Thomas.
Yep.
Hey, they ain't had to wait too long to miss us, man.
I know we haven't done a back-to-back weeks in a minute.
Man, hey, welcome back. Tales from the B-side, the only boxing show that tells the truth from the corner that doesn't get the locker room upgrade. I am KG. You know what I'm saying? It's my boy Thomas from the Bronx, man. How you been, man? Did you get Triple Crow this weekend like me, or
No, I got one right.
You got one
I stood
right.
up pace. Yeah, I got Navarrete right.
Okay,
But I didn't, I picked decision.
Okay,
Yeah.
but you
I
still
said it'd be a split decision, close fight, but I picked Navarrete. I thought the experience was the difference, and then I like the way he looked on the scale. I'm not gonna lie, like him looking good in the weigh-in told me everything, because he hasn't even looked good in the weigh-in either. So
yeah.
that was the only one I got right. I didn't see the Smalls fight. I had to read about it. Smalls and Ramos.
Mhm.
I was off on that. I thought this guy was tailor-made for Smalls, but he lost. And then
I thought so too. I
yeah.
thought so too. And so, you know what I'm saying? I had a couple of guys say they went, you know what I'm saying, because the guy was black. And I'm like, I didn't even use the he's black approach. I actually, you know what I'm saying, did my little research, because like with this US 6 fight pool, you actually have to do a little bit of research so you can understand what the hell is going on. So I tapped in and did my little, you know what I'm saying, research, my due diligence to try to see who these guys were. And with Elijah Pierce, I was like, he showed resilience. His last fight, he got dropped, came back and stopped his opponent. So I was like, I said that shows he got a little good level of grit with him.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then with what's his name?
Tamir Smalls.
Yeah, Tamir Smalls. That, you know what I'm saying? I was looking for it. I was like, this is your opportunity to be on go.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because you already know what Ramos is coming in here to do.
Yeah.
You already know he's coming here to try to stop the show. All you got to do is dictate the pace from the jab and know he's going to try to press through. If he's going to press through, you got to clip him with stuff on the back end.
Yeah.
He was killing me with that. And then Navarrete, I thought the awkwardness was going to be picked up by time and by Nunez, but I guess he couldn't pick up on it too quickly.
the size. I think the size differential mattered in that fight too.
Yeah.
And the fact that Navarrete just looked good. He just looked prepared more than his previous fights. You know, the weigh-in, he looked good. I mean, he's always going to look sloppy in the belly, in the midsection, but I thought it was a little bit better than the previous weigh-ins.
Yeah, he looked a lot tighter.
Yeah, so I mean, credit him. That was the only one I got right. The Tamir Smalls fight, I was very. It stinks because I've seen him fight. He fought my guy. He fought Jose Roman in his last fight, in a fight that I thought my guy won. I thought he beat Smalls. I thought he outboxed him. He dropped my guy early. I want to say in like round 3 or 4. And then he recovered, and I felt like he dominated the second half just by boxing him. And I was like, you know, he's able to be outboxed based on what I saw, but he's going to fight a guy that's just going to come. He's going to be right there to be hit. And he just got outworked from what I read. I didn't see the fight, but from what I read, he got outworked. It should have been a unanimous decision from what I read too. One judge actually gave Smalls the fight. But yeah, I was shocked that he lost that fight. I don't know where he goes from there. I don't know what it says about Bozy Ennis too. That's another guy that got an L for him too that he's worked with. So
yeah, you know. Like I said, Boots is maybe the only person that can understand that language.
Yeah,
like I said, I don't know, man. I don't know, and it's like it's trying to raise some red flags.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So we've seen
Elijah Pierce. One, I didn't think that would happen either. I thought he would make a statement. One thing about Elijah Pierce, I think he's a dog, but I do think he's quite chinny. He's been dropped a few times. And that guy hits, and he was talking a lot. And I really thought Pierce was going to win this fight. I believe I picked him to win by stoppage as well. You know, but this guy Parra's a tough guy. He fought a guy that I know, Omar Trinidad, and he fought him to a draw, and it was a tough fight. I thought Omar won the fight, and they scored it a draw. You know, so here Elijah Pierce is coming into the fight, and he was talking crazy. You know, he talks crazy. He's been in the ring with a lot of good fighters. He's been in the ring, I think, with Tank, with Shushu, some other well-known fighters. He's called out Stephen Fulton. You know, he's been one of the top fights. Credit to him. But I always thought that he was a little bit chinny. And it's funny. I spoke to Omar Trinidad, and I was like, "Yo, how is it that you see that Elijah Pierce was all that?" And then he gets dropped by Parra, and he's like, he types back, he says, "I've been when he was chinny." And then he goes, and then he says, and Parra hits like a bitch. I was like, I mean, it happens. It's boxing. I mean, he wants to rematch. We'll see what happens. But I was very shocked. I really thought that Pierce was going to go in and win this fight. So I only got 1 win out of 3 fights yesterday. So
look, I'm gonna say something about people and punching power. Everybody thinks it's them strength and all. It's nothing. It's all about timing. You throwing your punches properly. When your punches are thrown properly and you turn them over as you're taught. And once you start mastering certain punches that you're throwing, and when you land them in certain spots, everybody can touch on their own body where they know where the weak spots are, and you protect those spots a little bit better. So it's not about really power. It's about being hit in the certain buttons that's on your body. Once the punches are properly thrown, and it's about timing. How fast were you coming in? That age-old math problem. If a train left them California rolling at 90 miles an hour and one left from New York rolling at 60 miles an hour, how soon will they meet in the middle? You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's pretty much just punch placement, and they're like, damn, I ain't think he hit that hard. You're like, no, he caught you right. So Power, you know what I'm saying, he caught Elijah Pierce right. You know what I'm saying? Repeatedly.
Yeah, and early too. I mean, in the second round. I mean, let's see what happens. Let's see how how he bounces back. They agreed that they would have a rematch after the fight. I don't know if you saw that. They met up in the back. So let's see what happens. But yeah, man, two fights that I didn't see going the way that it did, and that's what happens. But Navarrete looked a little bit too good for my liking. I don't want to discredit anybody, but I mean, he looked phenomenal, and he hasn't been looking phenomenal. He's 31 years old, and he looked like he was 26. So I'm not trying to imply anything, but I'm kind of implying something. But
no, man, he heard the people, man. Look, he heard the people. He went back to the lab and said, "No, what? Hey, I don't look good." You know when you can look yourself in the mirror and say, "I don't look good."
Yeah,
you gotta give yourself a straightener sometimes. So Navarrete might have heard everybody, and heard the voice that he said to himself. He said, "I got to get right." Because Sugar Nunez, like I said, Sugar Nunez, the tight, compact punches that he's able to throw, the way he's able to counter, slip, pick up the timing. But at the same time, people say, who did he fight?
Yeah.
So I understand that. But at the same time, when you start seeing punches that are not fundamentally thrown and you start reading them, all you got to do is weather it in the beginning and try to see if you can, you know what I'm saying, pick your shots from there.
Yeah.
Anybody that should have told him, you got to get to the body of Navarrete to then soften him up. Because he's going to be awkward regardless, but we got to take some steam off them punches.
And he usually gasses at the tail end of fights too, you know. So let's see now if they try to unify. Hopefully, you know, him and Oshaki could get it on. You know, Oshaki's been looking for the unification fight. Mm-hmm. You know, that's a good fight. You know, I favor Oshaki in that fight.
Oshaki had other issues last night.
Oh, with Raymond Ford?
Raymond Ford.
Raymond Ford. Yeah, but
that's issues.
I don't know if he takes that. I think he's more he wants Shakur. He's been calling Shakur for years now.
Yeah.
Right. And if you don't get Shakur, he wants a unification.
Yeah.
So the thing is with Shak is he really going to stay at 130 or is he really going to, you know, move up to 135? He's going to campaign at both because the last fight, I mean, because of Stephen Fulton coming in overweight, they kind of sanctioned it at 135.
Mm-hmm.
And I think he won like an interim or one of those interim titles that they just throw out there. You know what I'm saying? So with him beating Stephen Fulton, he's like an interim to somebody. I can't remember. I think it was the WBC, if I'm not mistaken. It has to be WBC because they got all these different titles. So
true. Man.
Salute to everybody in the building, by the way. I see everybody in the building.
Salute to everybody that's pulling up.
Our guest will be coming up shortly as well. He definitely hit me up. He'll definitely be here soon. So you good there?
I'm looking at my my battery that's being plugged up, and it's like my charger's not charging for some reason. So we're gonna find out if it's charging or if it ain't. And if it ain't, then you gonna take it, and then I'm gonna fix that, and then I'll be back probably before he pulls up. But salute to everybody that's pulled up in the chat.
If he pulls up, you want me to bring him up or wait till you come up?
No. You can bring him up. Definitely bring him up or whatever. Because like I said, because I don't.
You got the intro plugged in because I don't.
Yeah, I don't want to put him on hold too long. But go ahead and hold me down since he's not here yet, and you can go ahead and talk to the people about where you are placed in this fight pool. And
you real slick with that one. But you know what I'm going to answer, right? You know my response to that. Yeah, I'm second to last in the fight pool right now, right? The season ain't over. But anybody questioning me that's in the fight pool that's ahead of me right now, all I got to ask is one question. Where do you keep your crystal balls at? Where do you keep your jackets at, right? You can't talk to me until you win the crown. You feel me? So only Cadillac Red is the only one that can talk shit to me right now. But it's a long season, and I look to gain ground. I gained a little bit last night, even winning, only getting one win out of the 3 fights. But a lot of people went 0 for 3 last night. So there was a bunch of people that took Nunez, and me and a couple others I think took Navarrete, and then everybody else lost the other two fights. But yeah, man, tonight we got a special guest today, as usual. Always got a special guest. Tales from the B-side. We got Thomas LaManna, right? Former world title challenger, now a promoter, right?
His name.
There you go. Okay. Now a promoter. He'll be on with us. He's got a big card coming up that's going to be aired, I think, on Showbox in Newark, New Jersey, on April 10th, I believe. That is a Friday. And two of the fighters on that card are friends of the program. Are friends of both KG and myself, and Keith Malone and Ofacio Falcone. So
I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah, we're going to talk about that. You know, I'll be in the building. I don't know if KG's going to come up and be in the building as well. You know, but so definitely going to talk about that with him, ask him about that card. And yeah, man, he's got a lot to say, man. We get to ask him questions about, you know, the promotion side of things.
Mm. So, yep. And look, and since you said that, Thomas, you remember I was telling you about the DB3 brothers and how they invited me down to their event.
Yeah.
And you know what I'm saying? The brother said, hey, tell Thomas to come down. I said, I'll find out if he's serious or not. You know what I'm saying? If he's serious, I said, yeah.
If that is a real statement that you just said, I'll make it down there.
Okay.
If that's true, I'll be there.
What they said to me?
Yeah, if they say with Thomas to come down, I'll be there.
No, I don't think they said that about you, but I'll say that for you, for them.
Okay, yeah, and then tell them if they respond and say tell them to come down.
I don't think they're gonna be like who.
They probably would. They probably would.
Yeah. So no, I'm gonna just say, yeah, you just come with me because I said, they said, you said, and everybody was on board with it. Just just act.
I mean, I've spoken to Keyshawn a few times in person. I mean, he spoke. I'm sure he speaks to a lot of people. I don't know if you're gonna remember me. You know what I'm saying? But
well, Keyshawn wasn't there. You know what I'm saying? It was Keon and Calvin.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And I chopped it up with them, and then they was asking, was I coming down? You know what I'm saying? And
I spoke to Kelvin. I spoke to Kelvin before. We talked football mostly, right?
Okay.
He's a big Cowboys fan.
Yeah.
So we was talking football. I was telling him I'm a Seahawk fan, but this was last year, right? We was talking football a little bit. So, and then Keon I spoke to a couple times, but that was before he was turned pro.
Yeah, they came up to support Slick Nick Sullivan and Ishmael Lil Big Bennett. You know what I'm saying? Because you know what I'm saying, that with Nick being down from the 7 City area down there, you know what I'm saying, where they're from, they came up and supported him. And then, like I said, with Lil Big Ish, he being from here, they came and, you know what I'm saying, came and showed support. And then, because like I said, they're cool with the promotional team, championship minded promotions, you know what I'm saying, and East End Boxing Club. So they pretty much, you know what I'm saying, juiced in because everybody's known everybody since they were kids.
Yeah.
Everybody, you know what I'm saying, they've all been through the same circuit. So, you know what I'm saying. But when we come to this, you know what I'm saying, this boxing thing, you already know.
Yeah, for sure.
That there's, you know what I'm saying, there's a certain truth in boxing that never makes the highlight reels.
Yeah.
It's the truth of fighting. You know what I'm saying. I'm sorry. I got to get my mind together because, you know what I'm saying, I've been running around all day. You know what I'm saying? My daughter, you know what I'm saying? Look, my daughter just had practice and everything. So I'm trying to get myself together. And I kind of want to work out. It's like I want to do this show, but I want to work out too. You know what I'm saying? And I got to do this show because of who we got here. You know what I'm saying? We got a guy that, you know what I'm saying, from you know what I'm saying, shutting down the damn city in Atlantic City on a regular basis. You know what I'm saying? To the point that, you know what I'm saying, his career has been something that it's had its ups and downs, you know what I'm saying, and his, you know what I'm saying, the lefts and rights, but at the same time, it's been like a lesson along the way. You know what I'm saying? And with him doing that, he's been able to take himself and separate a boxing career, going through the rigors of that, and then transitioning to something that boxers don't really go over to. And when they do, they don't want to speak about it. You know what I'm saying? Too much. You know what I'm saying? Because we already, you know what I'm saying, it already dictates their personality of who they were at one point in time, that we pretty much say, yeah, I predicted him to be like that. You know what I'm saying? But this guy pretty much, you know what I'm saying, has put himself in position to lay the foundation and be the architect for the blue collar fighters, the guys that's coming up. You know what I'm saying? But Thomas, I really think I've rambled enough. So
it's a usual suspect.
But I lost the love. Like, I just lost it. I think I want to like move on to other things, and yeah, man. I mean, look, we're 10 years in.
It's a usual suspect.
There he is.
There he is. What's good?
What up, y'all?
What's going on, champ?
Ain't shit, man. Just how y'all good?
Yeah, man.
We good.
Thomas, I had to sit here and listen to Thomas whine about them Seahawks. No, I'm sorry. No,
that was last week.
That was last week.
This guy. Man, what's going on, man? What's going on, Cornflake?
Everything's good, bro. Just another day, bro.
You're a very busy man of late.
Hey, man, you got to keep yourself busy, right? I mean, I'm sure everybody busy. Everybody got like stuff going on. So
yeah, for sure.
I gotta just keep my mind rolling. You know what I'm saying? If I'm not gonna fight, I gotta be in boxing, and boxing's crazy.
Oh, yes, it is.
So yeah, man, it's all good though. It's all love. It's all love.
You got to turn the wheel somehow, man. You know what I'm saying? And the way you damn did it, you didn't do a lateral, but it's almost like a angled trajectory. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because you could have easily went and put a suit on and stood next to somebody else. You know what I'm saying? You said, nah, let me be the man that's gonna look out for the man that I pride myself to be. You know what I'm saying? So I know we got you here. We can talk boxing, but nah, Thomas made it clear that like once we got you, we was like, you know what? We got somebody that knows both sides, and we can actually hear the inner workings, you know what I'm saying, for as deep as you want to go, you know what I'm saying, as far as stories that you've you know what I'm saying, endured in the time that you've been promoting, especially transitioning. You already know.
Oh shit.
Yeah. That's basically what it is. I mean, the premise of the show is basically stories, like, you know, and you know how fighters come up through the B side and some of the stuff they got to go through with, you know, and deal with, you know, the disadvantages they got to come up with and too. So we figured, you know, now we got the fighter and then we got the promoting side, and then you got to have some stories from both. You know what I'm saying? And you know, so we'll just leave it up to you, man. Where do you want to begin?
Nah, I got him. You know what I'm saying? Look,
yeah, go ahead, man. Go ahead.
Look, straight up out the gate. Atlantic City shaped your career, right? You know what I'm saying? But what part of the grind did the fans never see that defined you as a fighter?
Yeah, man. I think every fighter got the same story. Every fighter has the same come up. They don't see the long nights. They don't see the drive to the gyms. They don't see the lonely tears. They don't see the miles that you put in, whatever. You know what I mean? It's very cliche shit, but it's like it's all the same. You know, for like I didn't want to do that. I started I started promoting because I didn't want to be that. I didn't want to do that no more. I didn't want to have to go through the dealing with promoters and selling tickets and make like your pay is only contingent on what you could sell. Like everybody wants a ticket seller, and once you hit a certain level, mind you, I started promoting myself when I was 18-1, so 19 fights in. I believe my 20th fight, I had like I did my first show. I did whatever, you know what I mean, and I was at like 8 round level. You know what I mean, 8-10 round level, whatever. And what I would sell in tickets, I'm like a 12, 15, sometimes $20,000 ticket seller guy. That's like barely scraping the camp. Like it's barely scraping it for the cost of a fight. You know what I'm saying? I didn't want to go through that no more. So I was like, you know what, man? I said put money in these people's pockets or whatever. I'll just put it in my own. Fuck. You know what I'm saying? It's just a grind, bro. It's just a grind, man. It's just a grind on the come up. Whether if you're a side or a B side, you know what I mean. If you're an A side, I think it's somewhat more of a grind for real. If you're the A side, because you know you gotta sell the tickets, you gotta get your sponsors, you gotta train, you gotta diet, you gotta, you know what I mean. I'm 9 out of 10 or 8 out of 10. They got a day job or they gotta do some sort of work to make some other money. So it's hard. You know what I'm saying? Me, I was very fortunate, very blessed on my come up with. A small promoter, a smaller time promoter that, you know what I mean, I was getting a stipend each month so I could focus on my boxing and what have you. But yeah, man, it was it was just hard though. It was still hard because it's just like a lot of people. I see a lot of young fighters that they think right now today when they're like 3-0, 4-0, they could beat 8-10 round level guys because when you look at it, they fight a slower pace. They're more calm because they got 10 rounds. You a 4-round fighter, you Action Jackson, you ready to rumble.
Yeah.
So they look at them and it's like, oh, I could beat them, and they want to rush. And when things ain't going their way, they want to cry. They want to. And I was there, bro. I was there. I was that, man. I wanted to quit boxing so many times. You know what I mean? It's funny, like. I quit boxing 1,000 times, but I never gave up. There's a difference. I mean, like, I quit boxing. Like, I was like, yo, fuck this. Like, I'm done. Like, I'm done. But I never gave up. I was like, I'm going to come back, bro. We're gonna get it right. I know I'm kind of all over the place, but yeah, dude, it's it's a lot, bro. Like I had a damn near 15-year career, not including the amateurs.
Mhm.
So it was just it's so much. And then with promoting myself, you know what I mean? It's been 10 years. Obviously, we just had a 10-year show last December.
Mhm.
So it's just so much that went on though. So much, bro. It's a lot. I'd have to. It's more so. I'm not gonna lie, y'all. And this will be better for me to give y'all the real. Like I got to be asked questions, and then I could answer better.
So look,
It's
check
just
this
way
out.
too much to think about. Yeah.
Check this out. You said something about stipends. How common is that? Because
Um, it depends who, bro. Like I'll be honest. I'll also be honest. I took advantage of my stipend. I took advantage of it,
well,
bro.
we
Like
usually do. Yeah, we usually do when we get something like that, like
I
deferred
took
money.
advantage of it, and it was like I wasn't. It didn't make me as hungry. You know what I'm
Mm,
saying? It didn't make me as hungry. Like I had everything handed to me on a silver platter. You know what I mean? I was put on the A side. I was brought up. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't say I was never entitled because I have a saying, man. The biggest, I'm sure y'all older than me, so y'all would know, man. The worst drug in the world is entitlement, in my opinion.
Okay.
Sense of
Yeah.
entitlement.
mhm.
That'll get you. So I never really had that. But yeah, it just got to me, and I'll be the first to say that's why certain fighters deserve it. Certain fighters, you know what I'm saying, but like, you know, I don't really see a lot of promoters. To answer your question, I don't really see a lot of promoters doing it. I know some managers that do it because they believe in their fighters. You know what I mean? Shoot, some fighters that I have on contract with their managers, they get stipends. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
So it's like, but you know what I mean? Just the good thing that they have is they have a me. Like I didn't have a me. I didn't have like a somebody I could look up to and go
Mhm.
to that's been there, done that recently, like 2 seconds ago. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of my old heads was like Ray Mercer is my godfather.
Okay.
Okay.
So it's like what I'm gonna go to the fucking you know what I mean, he was in his heyday in the 80s. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? Or what was he, a 76 Olympian, some shit like that? I don't remember. It was a while ago. It was a long, maybe I don't know my time. I don't know his time, but you know, my OGs is that. A lot of these
Mm.
youngins, man, I'm only 34, man. I'm still like I'm in it. You know what I'm saying? So I never had a me. These fighters have a me where they can come to for advice, for game, for
Mhm.
um right or wrong, by the way. Like I'm not perfect. I got 6 losses. You know what I mean? Like we ain't perfect. Um um but it's a good
Kind
thing
of what I
that
was going to ask
they
you
have.
too.
Yeah.
What?
Now, I'm saying that's kind of what I was going to ask you. I'm like, how do you balance fighter empathy with being a promoter? You know what I'm saying, with reality and the decisions of somebody else's life livelihood. Because, like I said, you being a fighter, and now that you're full fledged, you ain't suit and tie. I see you still rocking the hoodie, and I see the bruised knuckles still. So you
I'll
still
never,
get
I'll,
to it.
I'll, I'll
You
never
know
be
what I'm saying?
corporate, bro. I'm half ghetto, bro. I'm like, there ain't no corporate in me, bro. I'm half
Yeah,
ghetto. I'm like, I'm boxing, bro.
yeah. So
Trust me.
yeah, and I see that. But you know what I'm saying. So how do you balance that out, knowing that you still gotta, you know what I'm saying, make things damn function because you got to put a show on. You got to put a show on, and you know what I'm saying, and you still gotta, you got other people's livelihoods in your hands right now. So that's why I was like speaking to that stipending, looking out. You know what I'm saying? How do you bring Cornflake to that side, knowing what you went through and what you
Um,
took advantage of? You know what I'm saying? What you misused.
being sensible is real, like, important to me. You know what I mean? I deal with fighters who have big egos that they feel entitled.
Yeah.
Um, I at a much smaller level, like a lower level I'm at, and I didn't do this on purpose. I was just stupid. Like I got my first big bag. I I'm gonna pause that, but I'm gonna off of COVID. Well, during COVID, I fought Lara for the world title. My first biggest payday, 6 figures, crazy. I never thought I thought that shit would never like last. That shit was over in like 4 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, but after that, I had that was like my first real I'm done boxing, bro. I blew up to like 230, 240, fat, out of
Wow.
shape, like didn't want to do it no more, depressed because we all know what happened and how it happened and like that's embarrassing. So I just got out of it. So I got back into promoting. Like, mind you, the whole world shut down. So there was no promoting. I didn't promote a show like maybe 6 or so months before COVID, let alone during COVID. And then after that, yeah, so like I didn't do a show for like damn near a whole year or whatever. Came back, got my license, got whatever. I got bread now. I'm dropping bag, like not bad, not crate, not turkey bag, but like for club show boxing, I'm dropping money, like because I wanted people to fuck with me. And I didn't do it intentionally, but people say how Dana White and Zuffa, they're like splurging. They just dropped 15 M's on Conor Ben. Yeah, they buying. Jay Apataya, they buying. When the zone came in, when even let's go way back when PBC came in, dropping the crazy bag. Shout out to Louis DeCubas and now Heyman. They changed my life. They dropped the crazy bag. Crazy bag. It's what you gotta do. I didn't do it purposely, but I was doing it because I want to see if that shit worked. Fighters got used to that, and they feel entitled. So I kind of. You know what I'm saying? I kind of fucked that one up. I can curse, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So I kind of fucked that up. And so then when it comes down to we gotta think business and think sensible now. We gotta be reasonable because math ain't math. And I continue to work with some fighters now, and I don't continue to work with some fighters because they're not with the shit. You know what I'm saying? And I get it. You only get one career. But it's like you gotta be sensible because like now you losing money, stupid. Like you losing now because you're not getting put on. Nobody's fucking with you because they know. Anyway, so to answer your question, right? How do I differentiate? Let's just be. I'm always 100 with everybody. Like I'm not the biggest, but I'll get you there. I'm very sensible. I'm not to talk about me because it's not me, it's you, the fighter.
Yeah.
But I personally been there. I've done that. Like, I know what it takes. And I'm not the best. I don't got it all figured out. I learn something new every day. But I have the relationships. I have the experience. And I bled for this shit. Like, I blood drawn for this shit. You know what I'm saying? And I think I could really adapt and I could really, like, what's the word? Like, connect with the fighter.
You got a connection with them, yeah.
Yeah. So I'm not nobody different, but like, I got more than what any of these other promoters got. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like, I got real life experience.
Yeah, he's been there.
At the highest of the highest. So then when we were doing the bread and whatever, and it's like they see, I'm like, yo, this is what I did, by the way. This is my way. This is what happened. If you with it, you rock and I'm roll. If you're not, okay, I mean, cool. I love you, and I'm still here for you if I can help you. And I think just being transparent, don't lie to them, and yeah, man, give them the access to my world.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because it's outside of boxing. I got managers, I have attorney, accountant. You know what I'm saying? LLC, all that, like that shit that matters when you get there. You know what I'm saying? So that's what will make somebody want to fuck with me more than a bigger guy. You know what I'm saying? Maybe if they're throwing the bag, they might go take the bag, by the way. But it's like, you know what I mean? Like, are you gonna be smart with it? How you gonna? I don't know. I can't give an example because I want to get flagged. But yeah.
No, but look, when you're talking to these fighters, you know what I'm saying, you giving them the game too, you know what I'm saying, outside of boxing, because you let them know like boxing is only about this much of your life. You know what I'm saying? Like, especially actively. You know what I'm saying? So are you giving them the game to say, hey, you can take this route, you know what I'm saying? Or just start, because like me being around boxing, I wasn't media. I was always a guy in the gym. So it was either sparring, mitt work, it was something in the gym. Got away from that, started hanging around YouTube and started, you know what I'm saying, dabbling in media. Then I started understanding that. Now I'm asking people questions about management, asking people about the actual commission. I'm trying to actually look to get into the Virginia Boxing Commission because that's why I am now. So I'm like, know what? Yeah, I'm like, because it's ugly, bro.
They ain't really got no commission, do they?
Because that's how ugly it is. That's how ugly it is.
So it's politics, bro. So 9 out of 10 commissions, if not 10 out of 10, I don't know. They're all governor appointed. So
Yeah.
it's all politics. You know what I'm saying?
See what I'm saying? So, like I said, any damn thing like that I can, you know what I'm saying, put my hands on, like matchmaking. I've been looking at all that stuff, like the guys that I've been working around and everything like that. So it's good to have you here.
What part of Virginia you in?
I'm in Richmond. I'm in the
Okay.
capital. Yeah,
Oh,
you know
so
what I'm saying?
they do
We
a
just
couple
had
shows
an
there.
we just had a card. We just had a
What's the
card.
guy's name?
We had
White
Johnny from Championship Minded
No.
Promotions.
Who's the other guy? It's a
We
guy and a girl.
Is
A
it a black guy?
promoter.
Is it a black
No,
guy?
white dude. White
Oh, you talk about Eric Asher.
Eric, yeah.
At Vintage, yeah. That's River City Promotions.
But they're in Richmond, right?
Yeah, they're in Richmond.
Got it.
They put on mixed shows like MMA, boxing shows. We have a lot of amateur showcases that go on here also. You know what I'm saying? So, but we're trying to actually get actual pro boxing. You know what I'm saying? Rotating through here some way.
So you want to know what the issue with a lot of people? I did a show in Virginia, Norfolk. Before.
Yeah. Okay. Now, what the scope?
No, no, it was Masonic Temple.
Yeah, I need that. Yeah.
A little small. It was actually dope. It was really dope. That was around the time, I ain't gonna lie. Like, so again, I take my bumps. I take my hits, pause, but I take my wins. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
That was like another show. I just blew them. Like, go ahead, whatever, fuck it. Like, I just want to get the experience.
Mm-hmm.
And I want to touch different markets or whatever. And I did it with James Hogan, my dog, Ponytail, love Ponytail. We did a bunch of shit out there.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, so the reason the insurance is way too high, bro. The insurance premiums in Virginia is like OD crazy for what you have to pay there to what the price of the ticket you could charge. You know what I mean? That like you can't charge what you charge here in like Jersey or New York. You know what I mean? It just makes it a little bit. It makes it hard. So, but that all stemmed from the Pritchard Cologne situation. You know what I'm saying? The premium is like 6,000-7,000. You know what I mean? For an event, which is a lot. That's double the cost of New Jersey.
Wow,
it's crazy.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, and I mean it's actually cheaper. That's cheaper than New York, but yeah, it's that's the main reason why I personally know a lot of people don't go to Virginia. I know we did before I even got my license, my promoter's license. We did a couple shows in Alexandria.
Yeah,
at the what's it called, ABC Rec or ABC, whatever. It was dope.
Okay.
That's where you went there. I mean, you just built your record, bro. Virginia used to be that state like where you could just go and build a record. It was like a South Carolina, North Carolina, right outside DC. You know what I'm saying? Alexandria. You know what I mean? Where it's crazy how DC and Virginia you could only throw a rock. You could throw a rock.
Yeah, it's right there.
Another. And the rules and everything is so different.
Yeah, way different. Way different.
So, yeah, man. So, I hope I answered your question though about
No, you did, man. You did. Look. You stay in Virginia real quick. You was talking about Virginia, and you were saying the other guy, and I said the other guy's name, but you didn't say the other guy's name. Lou DiBella.
You said Lou DiBella?
Yeah.
He don't do shit in Virginia.
He was trying. He building a little boxing. The baseball stadium.
Yeah, but I said he got base. Yeah, he do baseball.
But he was trying to bring boxing. Look, he was supposed to have boxing in the old diamond, and that fell through. Jerry Force was going to be the main event.
Because he has Jerry Force. Jerry Force is his guy.
Yeah.
And I like Lou. I'm a big fan of Lou. Like Lou is like we're friendly. Like we did business together one time. I'm lying, two times.
Okay.
The first time I'm involved with Kurt Scooby. I don't know if you're familiar with Kurt Scooby.
Yeah.
I put Kurt Scooby on one of his Showbox cards when Showbox was still around, and then we did a fight in DC. Matter of fact, we did a series in DC. We had a series. We did Suleiman Sagawa against his guy. I forget his guy's name. But Sula beat the fuck out of him though. Stopped him. I forget the guy's name. He fought on Showbox a couple times. He fought Mexican kid from like Colorado, I think. Whatever. But you know what I mean. So dealing with Lou is cool. Lou's an OG in the game, man. He done forgot more about boxing than what I'll ever know. You know what I'm saying? So, but he's why I fuck with a guy like Lou DiBella is he's like straight to the point. He's the guy that motherfucks every word. I understand that lingo. I don't understand corporate. I understand
Yeah.
that lingo. You know what I'm saying?
I totally get that.
Facts.
Let me ask you a question, just like because you as a fighter now promoter, what's the one thing you wish a fighter would understand about the business of boxing that they may not understand?
You said that's kind of broad. These what
Very
exactly?
broad.
The biggest thing that
let's answer that in like 3 different parts.
Okay.
Okay. I mean, we could be like understanding. I guess everything in this world is negotiable. Okay. A minimum is just a minimum. I need people like I say that a lot to my guys. Like, yo, like only for like legal terms. Like, we got to put like a minimum is just a minimum. That doesn't mean that that's what you're gonna get.
Mm-hmm.
Each fight is worth different. Sometimes you could fight more than what your minimum is. Yeah, like, that's pretty broad. You have any other? Like, you have any examples?
Yeah, I'm just saying, like maybe one thing that you didn't know, I guess, as a fighter, from the promoting side that you kind of learned, being a promoter.
I understand more than like so when like the promoter's not trying to like get me, he got expenses, bro.
Yeah.
He got expenses, and see, I'm fair, bro. I've always been fair. Like, and reasonable and understanding, bro, because like everybody in this like is like they deserve to make money. So I've always been like this, and maybe that's just a gift. I understand that, on ticket commissions, when I tell my guys like, yo, I'm not gonna pay you like if you sell, let's just use easy math. You sell $10,000 and your deal is 20%. Okay, that doesn't mean I'm gonna pay you $2,000 because I don't keep 10,000.
Yeah.
What does that mean? Well, especially if you're not signed to me, you have your opponent expenses. You have okay. Let's just pretend like that's not even a thing. Pretend like the guy sells 50,000, and it's like, okay, and he's a 6-round guy. Okay, great. 8-round guy, great. Okay, well, so the fight's gonna cost me this. I'm gonna pay you a base purse just for you to get up and want to fight. I'll give you 1,000 a round. I'll give you $8,000. Okay, and then I'll pay you 20%. Okay, of your gross, but the gross. I'm sorry, not your gross, of your net. What does that mean? I'm not gonna take the opponent expenses out. Or not. Like sometimes like we do deals where the opponent has to come get covered if you're not signed to me, because like why like I don't owe you shit. Like so let's do good business. Let's be sensible.
Yeah.
You sell 50 grand, okay, but I gotta pay taxes on 50 grand, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right, well, so that's 5% here in New Jersey. All right, so automatically, 2,500 goes to the boxing commission. All right, 25 has to come off. So now we're at 47.5. We're at 47.50. You know what I'm saying? And then let's just say, I'm fortunate enough to do shows in arenas where they have like it's Ticketmaster. So you have Ticketmaster fees, $6 a ticket, whatever. Let's just say out of that 50 grand, that's 200 people. So at $6, 200, that's $1,200. So now you have 47.5 minus 1,200, whatever that number is. Let's just call it easy and say it's 45 grand, right? I'll give you 20% on that because that's the money I literally keep.
Yeah.
It's not even really what I'm keeping, but that's the deal that I made because you sell so much. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like out of, and I'm responsible for the opponent and your medical, whatever. But like I got to pay tax and I got to pay Ticketmaster, whatever it is. So I only keep 45 grand out of that 50 you sell. So I'm going to only pay you your percentage of what I keep. I'm understanding of that. I always have been. And some fighters are like, oh, and mind you, that we're talking 20%, like what's that, $5,000? So we're talking a difference of $1,000.
Mhm.
But you about to make 45 times 20 is what? Another $9,000.
Yeah.
Come
Yeah.
on, bro.
They only hear the big number. They hear the big number and say, "Yeah, I'm supposed to get," and you're like, "Wait,
Right.
what you mean?"
So and so the other thing, so well no, so like the one thing that I'll never do, but I always keep it up front. You're like, yo, it's like I have consignment forms. They got to sign bout agreements. I have an attorney, shout out Tony Palmieri, that he draws up everything. He handles that because I'm too nice, and two, I don't like conflict, bro. Like promoters need to promote. I want to focus on like starting tomorrow. It's 6 weeks to April 10th.
Yeah.
It's like, yo, now we on go.
Yeah.
After this interview, I got my to-do list. We got, you know what I mean? I got to plan the week of content, all that bullshit with my crew. And I want to get to that. I ain't got time for all this. And by the way, it's the important shit. It's the money, right?
Mm-hmm.
So get back to I just wish fighters would understand. You know what I mean? Oh no, what I've learned. No, okay, I'm sorry. What I've learned now is like, club show promoters have expenses, and even the bigger promoters have bigger expenses.
Mm-hmm.
So let's just be sensible, man. And let's just, you know what I mean? I don't have TV revenue. You know what I mean? We did shows on the Zone. That's another thing. That's so whack. People see that like, all right, April 10th, that's with Pro Box. Dope as hell. That's just years of relationships with them. That's years of me nagging the fuck out of them to do something. We did a show on the Zone. That was consistent months and days and weeks and curse outs and motherfucks with the Zone to get an opportunity. But we had to pay for that shit because I want to build the brand.
Mm-hmm.
I just wish that fighters, appreciated that more.
Yeah. What about you did one with Top Rank too, right? Yeah, I was at that one. That was I think Jahai Tucker was the main event.
Vito
was the main event. Yeah.
Jahai fought Truck though. Yeah, that was the fight though. Everybody was for that though.
Yeah.
Everybody's for that fight. Yeah.
No, I like Vito too. Vito had a good performance that night also.
That's my little cousin, bro.
Yeah. Okay.
That's my heart, bro. Yeah. So that's my heart.
But look, you understand that, you know what I'm saying? Because like you said, you came in learning, you know what I'm saying, the ins and outs and knowing, you know what I'm saying, what went where. You know what I'm saying? A lot of these fighters, they're like, hey man, what the fuck the money at, man?
Yeah.
We have like, what we doing? Like you said,
thing. Well, so let me ask you, right? That's the good thing though about like, I need fighters like. What was one? Okay, let me ask y'all. And I'll give y'all some time. What's been the biggest? I wouldn't say it's not a scandal, but like this more recently, I would say within the last 7 or 8 months, came up where it's like fighters know about this particular thing, but it's just really being brought to like the like real eyeballs and like because it's like there's so much of a big fiasco around this particular thing that that fighters really need to know and understand. Go. What is it?
With the Ali Act?
Bingo, my man. So fighter so with all that, by law we have to show like
the
what
numbers.
It is.
Yeah.
I mean, to the fight. You know what I mean? And again, I'm not gonna put nobody on blast. Sometimes I got it, sometimes I didn't as a fighter.
Yeah.
And right, sometimes I got it when I was, I was supposed to, and then sometimes I didn't get it when I was supposed to. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So, people need to understand that more, because that will fix that'll fix all the issues they got financially. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Understanding that and having a better relationship with their promoter or their manager to get that information and instantly, because by law you got to sign it before you step on the scale. That could be fucking 5 seconds before you literally weigh in, and it's like, what are you gonna do? Pull out the fight? Bro, it's like, you know what I mean? Like, so like Chris Algieri had that issue twice.
They put the gun to your head and say, hey, what you doing? What we doing?
So,
what we doing?
When it comes to like fighters, like I don't know if they like who's responsible for the opponent sometimes. So if a fighter's not signed to you, is the fighter on their card that's not signed to you, they're responsible to pay the opponent?
Sometimes, so it does depend. It does depend.
Okay.
Every deal is different. You have fighters that are, you have fighters that are managed or promoted by somebody else that they don't like. They're obligated to their fighter, but they don't have a date coming up, and it's just easier. They have the liquid to just put them on a card. They'll be responsible for it. You always have like a ticket deal where if they sell X amount of tickets, they could either make a percentage after the expenses, or if they sell a certain amount, they can make a set purse and then a percentage after, or if they just want a high guarantee, reasonable high guarantee, but then they have to, guarantee a certain amount, and it's up to the me or the promoter to get the opponent and all the expenses for a reasonable amount where we can make some money. Everything's different, man. Sometimes, yeah, like the fighter. I know fighters that pay for their fights all the time, out of pocket. I'm not a big fan of that. Really, because like it's way too expensive in New Jersey. Like you could just go to Mexico or go to like the Carolinas for all that. It'll be cheaper, and you get the same result. And it'll actually be easier because New Jersey's not easy, opponent wise. Like they're a top quality commission, top quality state. They don't fuck around, so you ain't gonna really get nothing past like that. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, man.
And then just another thing before KG, as far as getting the booking the venue, so like compare booking like to Boardwalk Hall or somewhere in Atlantic City. So like you got this big venue, April 10th in the Prudential Center. So how tough is that, or in comparison?
Nah, man. Believe it or not, it's easy. But like, all right, but like, shout out to Dylan Wanagale at Prudential Center, man. I was nagging him for years, like oh shit. I was like, yo, what we do? So, because I was doing smaller shows at a local hotel right around the corner from Newark, Robert Treat. I love the Robert Treat. It's like one of my favorite. That's like one of my favorite venues. I fought there twice as an amateur, twice as a pro. I love it there. You know what I mean? And we started our Brick City Fight Night series there at Robert Treat. And we just grew. We grew out of that quick. And I'm not saying we grew to like Prudential Center size, but like, our events, we get like 3,500 people to Prudential Center, which is, look, it's not 17,000, but it's, it's for a club show. It's great. And Dylan, he saw the vision. He understood that I was not going to give up. And he gave me a shot. I like to think I'm his favorite club promoter. And, I'm by far the most professional. I'm by far the most probably. Never mind. I just there's a reason I come back, right? And he welcomes me back. And we did like you said, the Vito, the top rank card, with Vito there. And so like that was just that. And like now it's like, hey, and I'll be announcing within the next 2 weeks another venue that is managed by or owned by whatever Prudential Center in New Jersey, which is much smaller. This is like 500 people, very small, very intimate, because of relationships and just like it's just relationships. And then Atlantic City, bro, like we all started. The first thing y'all said was Atlantic City is my stomping ground, so. That's easy. That was like, and also like luck, a little bit of luck too, because I started at Claridge. It's a small hotel, similar 600-700 seat hotel, not even a casino, a hotel. So they don't have casino revenue coming in. So they rely solely on booking events and hotel rooms. Like that's it. When I started with them, I started with a lady. Her name is Christina Mancuso, and her now husband Sal Mancuso, and her name's now Christina. They were my reps. They were just reps at the hotel. Sal, I went through multiple reps. Christina was more of an assistant for the GM of the hotel, so I dealt with her pretty often because. We did our deals through the GM of the hotel, and Sal handled other stuff. fast forward however many years, she's now part of a higher up at the Atlantic City Sports Commission,
Mhm.
which is in conjunction with the CRDA, which owns the Boardwalk Hall. So they, you know what I mean? So it's like that was easy. Like,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
then, but to be honest, who got me into the Boardwalk Hall directly, bypassing all of that, was my partner Mike Brussel, man, who he was the one person that believed in me. He saw the vision with Risingstar.
Mhm.
What? I don't even know. 7, 8 years ago, man. He knew that, like, yo, when I'm done fighting, and like he didn't even want me to fight for real. Like, he knew that, like, he knew my calling was promoting, and so he invested. Yeah, I mean, and unfortunately, he's no longer here with us, man. He committed suicide a couple months ago,
Wow.
and so he's the one that, because he's like Mr. Atlantic City type. He knows everybody. He had a big electric company, Calvi Electric, who they're still in my heart forever. He got me right in with Jim McDonald, who's the GM over at Boardwalk Hall. Within 4 seconds, we did a walkthrough with Christina, who I mentioned, who that's my connect, and she works alongside them. And one thing led to another. We did 4 shows there, and yeah, man. And we're planning on something. I plan on going back to Boardwalk Hall this year, actually, because it's been a while. It's been a while, man. So yeah. So to answer your question, though, I would think it's relationships. It's
Okay.
relationships. So it's easy. It's easy, bro, because I have a good name. I have a reputable name. I have a respected name. I take pride in that, and yeah, man, I'm easy to deal with. I think that's more important, man. These higher ups don't got time for the fuck shit. They get bombarded every day.
Mm.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
So look, you done said a lot, so I got 2 spots that I know I want to touch on, but the first one, last topic before you got to what you was just talking about, we brought up the Ali Act. Now that what is it, a revival that they came out with? What are your thoughts on that? Because you know what I'm saying, you being a promoter, and what are people missing on either side?
Yeah, look, man, I think what they're trying to do, to be honest, bro, I don't know too much about this whole revival or revision. I believe it's like what they're trying to do. Like, they're trying to revise it. I don't think they're trying to alter it. I think alter and revise is probably the same shit, though.
Or maybe add addendums, or
So they have like a this or that thing, right? So okay, an addendum, maybe, okay. I don't know too much about it to really, like, I haven't really paid attention. I think it has a lot with. So what I understand is that, Zuffa and TKO and all that, they want to make it very UFC based. They want to keep everything in house. They don't want to disclose incomes, all that bullshit. But I'm interested in knowing. And I'm actually gonna find out tomorrow. I'm gonna call somebody. I know mad people with Zuffa, who are all happy, by the way, because they're paying that bread, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and then all the little perks that they're getting, training facilities,
so
recovery.
I love that.
I love
that. I love that.
Testings covered, all that stuff. So
I wonder though, like, but they're trying, like, I think they still have to maybe go, because it wasn't passed. The law wasn't passed yet. The bill wasn't passed yet. So they're getting fuck you money from Paramount. They're openly showing and advertising and promoting that they are signing XYZ everybody. So do they disclose? I think they have to. So I'm gonna find out. I look, right. I'm all about fighter protection, man. There is no boxing without the fighters.
Yeah.
Let's just be sensible, though. Everybody's entitled to make money.
Yeah.
I'm hard on that. I'm hard on that. I think that if there's for myself or another club promoter, if a promoter is taking anywhere from 15 to 25%, I think that should be it. Don't. What I hate is $100,000 package from Top Rank to a third party, and they're offering the fighter 60, pocketing that 40 already, but then taking their 15 on that 60.
On top of that, yeah,
that's crazy.
You feel me?
That's a real story that we have here from fighters.
Yeah,
it's like that irks my fucking soul.
Yeah.
I'm already knowing.
And I believe in karma. I'm heavy on that. So it's like, yo, it's like if you're, what did I just say, 15, 25, if it's 20%, man, fighter take 80, take your 20, be cool.
Yep.
It's business, because the fighter that he signed, he know what he's getting into. You ain't fucking him.
Mm-hmm.
You're not wrong for taking your money.
Yeah.
Like, that's it.
Yeah.
But you're wrong for double dipping. And you're
Yeah, double dipping. I'm gonna take this money and I'm gonna take this money that you know about.
Fuck out of here, bro.
But we've heard stories about other promoters and some managers doing that. You know what I'm saying? And we just had one last week about somebody. I'm not even gonna name it, but we had one about a promoter that did the same thing or tried to do the same thing. So,
the fighter didn't mention the opponent. He didn't mention the promoter.
Oh, he did.
No, look. I tell you, look, and look. That's why I asked you about Lou DiBella, because usually fighters that have come onto this platform, they haven't had anything nice to say about him. So I was going to ask you, like what you know what I'm saying, was that the promoter politically correct that response, or was that just Lou DiBella's a good dude to you?
I fuck with Lou DiBella. Right?
That's what I'm saying. See what I'm saying?
I've never done business like that with him though. Like,
yeah.
I'm not Top Rank paying Lou DiBella $100,000 and he fucks out. He takes 80 and he gives somebody 20. I don't know, right? Like, I didn't do that. Like, so nah, I you know what I mean. So like, I don't get into all that. But like, Lou, I fuck with Lou. Bro, it was the best deal in the world. I'll tell you the deal. He paid his guy. I paid my guy. Best man won. I saved him money. He saved me money. My guy won. But like, yeah, it was cool. I forget. I don't know. Who was it? Oh my God.
And then look,
at the end of the day, we can only judge people from our personal experiences with the person.
Yeah, and rightfully so. Yeah. So, but look, that brings me to my other question. You said Louis de Cuba and Al Heyman saved your life. How so?
Paid me the most money, man. Louis de Cuba Jr., bro. The only person in boxing at that level, at that high level, who never told me a lie, bro. Always kept his word. Always kept it real. Never broke a promise. I'll never forget verbatim. After I have 47 pro fights and I have one fluke. In my opinion, I had one fluke. I was not supposed to lose. I wasn't supposed to lose any of them. But I was Jorge Cota. I fought Jorge Cota.
Okay, that was the first loss.
Yeah.
No, was that your first loss? I think.
No, that was
that was the first time I think you got dropped. I think or stopped. I think.
So Jorge Cota. No, it was my second. So I fought Antoine Douglas.
Yeah.
Him at that time. I got stopped in that. My second loss was to Dusty Harrison. Great fight. Could have went either way. Okay. I'll probably say he probably won. You know what I mean? He barely won that. So third loss. I fought Jorge Cota. But it was I had just signed with Samson. Shout out to Samson Liskowicz, bro. He gave me my first opportunity as an intern in the promoting world. I was 7-8-0 as a pro. Right, 7-8-0 as a pro, maybe even more.
Samson Liskowicz,
Samson.
Yeah. Wow. Okay.
He did. I fought for him. He did a show in. He had a couple ESPN Friday Night Fight dates, and I fought one of his cards, and after that, I helped him. He brought me in as an intern, and I was with him every day. I mean, I was his guy because he did shows here in Atlantic City at Tropicana. He had a deal at Tropicana. What was Tropicana? No, I'm sorry, resorts. It was resorts. At Tropicana, the show I did the internship was Tropicana, and then I fought for him at resorts. Anyway, I was gonna say, because I never fought Tropicana. I was bugging. Um, I had just signed. I did a deal with him. It was on Julian Williams coming home fight after he just beat Jared Hurd, and I was lined up perfectly. This is where I'm gonna get to the point, right? Where I was lined up, fight Coda, beat him. It was an eliminator to fight Lara at 154. I fucked up, and like I just horrible weight cut, horrible, even worse rehydration. It was like horrible. I was so sluggish, I couldn't move. I was sharp in the back. Everything was popping. Everything was sounding good. I was real confident. Bell rang. I shut down.
Wow.
47 fights. My one fluke. In my personal opinion, that like I don't. I'm not saying like I guaranteed I would have won, but like I was not supposed to like perform like that. Louis the Cube. I get out the ring. My head's down, bro. And like, yo, me and Louis are like this. Like, it's my dog. Like, it's my dog. And I'll get into like how that happened. I got really, really lucky. And this is going back to relationships. But we're walking to the back, and he put his arms around me. He was like, yo, don't worry about it, bro. I'm going to still get you that fight. Lara, I'm going to still get you that fight. Sure as shit. I didn't know when. I didn't know how. Sure as shit. I was like, bro, it was only like 9 months later.
Wow.
No, because I was December, 6-7 months later, bro. I fought fucking Lara for the world title. We all know what happened with that. Heads down, bro. I fucked up. And that, like, I don't want to call it a fluke, but like, you know, I got caught so early. And it's like, we don't know what would have happened, y'all. Like, y'all, I mean, we could all speculate. That's cool. We have an opinion, but like, let the fights happen.
Yeah.
Let the fights fucking like. That's why we fight, right? We shake to see what's up. Same shit. You all good, bro? Don't worry about it. I'm like, yo, am I done? He's like, bro, fuck no, bro. You my dog. I got you. Don't worry about it. I got you. Just, you know, we gotta bounce back. I'm like, fuck. All right, but then my whole life just like took a turn. Like I said earlier, I quit box. I was dumb box. I blew up. I didn't want to fight no more. It was embarrassing. I already got a bag. Fuck it. I fought for the world title, technically. Whatever. And then but I come back to my senses, and you know, I just wanted to be healthier. And so I lose the weight, I drop down, I come back, I go to like 168, do a couple fights there. After that, I dropped down, like, I fought like less than a month later at 160 because I wanted to get right to it. I wanted to get going. I wanted to get back into the rankings. I wanted to get, first I wanted to get my lick back. I wanted to fight Lara again. And I thought, you know, I could do that with him. I thought he blessed me. But, I mean, I would have had to be a mandatory, and I probably would have got some step aside type shit because he put me out so quick. It's like, who the fuck wants to see that? Who's going to pay for that? Nobody. So I'm doing my thing. I'm campaigning at 160. Mind you, this is years. And I keep in touch with Louis all the time, bro. We text you know what I mean? I wouldn't say every day, but like we're cool. I always looking for my shot. I don't know what it is, though. Like, I don't know what it is. And I move. I go. I end up fighting for WBA Gold World Title. Boom, knockout. What's his name? Juan Carlos Abreu. Good, but like put him out. Like fourth round, third round. Put him out. All right. Now I'm on like, yo, now I'm gonna get him, cause there's regular, interim, gold. Bitch, yeah, I'm that now. I'm him. Yeah, now it's like let's shake now. Let's see. Yo, nothing happened. Nothing happened. Like, and I was waiting. I'm like, yo, what's going on? Like, I thought I was gonna get him. Lara goes on to fight. I don't know. He fought like a Zarafa. No, he fought Zarafa before me, but like he fought like Danny Garcia, like bigger fights, I guess, right? And then he fought. I'm like, yo, like Louis, what's up, bro? Like, I got this, like, And then mind you, like I'm in the back trying to do my shit with the BA, trying to, you know, like I'm speaking for myself. Like, and then now, by the way, at this point, I got a manager, Danny Gonzalez, my heart, man. He believed in me more than I believed in myself. And then we brought in TMA, Marty and Tommy, TMA management to get behind us. And man, like, it was just a great thing. And we just got to, you know what I mean? But I'm still like, I'm doing my shit because, you know, like, they're my guys, but like these are my folks. Like BA, they're like, those are my, like, I've been doing this all along, bro. Like, we ain't gonna break what ain't, I'm sorry, we ain't gonna fix what's not broken. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Y'all gonna laugh. So I'm like, yo, Louis, what's up, bro? Like, what's up, bro? Like, what's going on? Like, you got me waiting. I'm like, he's like, yo, like, bro, I got, like, you trust me, right? I'm like, bro, well, you ain't lied to me yet. So, like, but let's not do it now, because, like, I'm rolling now, bro. I'm rolling. I'm feeling good. Like, I'm rolling.
Mm-hmm.
It was, I don't know, it was, like, September-ish of 2024. I'm walking my dog, right? And I'm walking my dog. It's late at night. For me, it's like 9 o'clock. It's like 5 or 6 this time, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
He calls me. And, like, it's always text. Like, he barely ever calls me type shit, right? Yo, what's up, bro? What you doing? I'm like, walking my dog, man. What's up, bro? What you got? This motherfucker, you want to fight Jamal Charlo? Yo, what? You want to fight Jamal? Whoa. I said, wait, who? I'm like, I'm thinking, and by the way, I got the two, like, I didn't really at that point know the Jamal who fought who. I'm like, yo, I'm thinking it's
the one that
fought
fought
Canelo. The one that fought exactly. He was like, no, I'm talking about Jamal. I'm like,
yeah, the bigger one.
I'm like, oh shit. Fuck yeah. What? How much? You get going? I'm like, oh, Louis, come on. So I'm like, bro, like, what you, bro? I got managers now, bro. I'm telling. Long story short, man. We get to talking. Yeah. I'm like, yo, that's how you doing it? Like, Jamal Charlo, like, you want me to go up to 68 and then fight him? What about my shit at 60? Man, he was like, man, fuck 60. I got you, Jamal Charlo. I'm like, fuck, you right, man.
He's right. He said,
I'm like, yeah, you know what? I'm like, you know what? You right. Fuck 60. Cause yeah, but then like, you know, and you know, even shout out to him, bro. You know, I don't know how much y'all followed that time, but like, you know, I was supposed to fight Jamal like 3 times. We finally fought the 3rd time. You know, we were gonna fight on the first Tank and Lamont Roach card.
Mm-hmm.
And then that fight got pushed back. It was like in the December time. Then it got pushed back.
Yeah.
So like early 2025, and you know Jamal himself. Whenever the Tank fight did happen, when he did fight Roach.
Yeah, it was last March.
Yeah,
it was last month, right? Last year this day.
Okay, so
March 1st, I think.
That's
yeah,
crazy.
Something like that. Yeah,
that's crazy.
I think it was March 1st or March 31st. I get it confused, but
I got you.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, but Jamal was fucked up.
Mm.
Like, he was fucked up. Like, whatever he had going on, right? And yeah, and I just didn't think I was gonna get it, bro. But like that happened. You know, like that fight was called off like end of January, early February, because I had actually fought. Like, yo, like I was training for it, bro. Like I've known about it. I was training for Jamal Charlo since like October of 24. So, yeah, man. And then I had to get into. I'm getting off topic. It doesn't even matter. But that's about Louis. But like going back about Louis, when I first met, like I've known Louis because I had met Louis when I had fought my 3rd fight. I fought at Boa on the Lara Paul Williams undercard. And so my dad and Louis Sr. knew each other. And I had met Louis Jr. then. And that's how we just like vibed. And that was before he is who he is now. And a little bit around that time after, I flew to Vegas. I used to be in Vegas heavy, like early on in my career, training. Shout out to my best friend Frank. Frank Staya always got me, put me up. He always took care of me. And I go it was me, Frank. We went out to dinner. Because Frank was this one. So Frank works for Top Rank now, but when he first started, he was alongside Brad Goodman a lot. Brad Goodman's the matchmaker.
Matchmaker, yeah.
So we went out to dinner. Me, Brad's my heart too. I've known Brad for a while before that because of my dad. You know what I mean? They come to Atlantic City all the time. They always give us tickets. We're always chilling with them. It's great. Bruce Trampler. It was me, Frank, Brad, Louie, okay, and Rick Reno.
Rick, okay, from the ring.
Versace.
Yeah.
Mr. Versace.
That's called fucking luck. If there ain't nothing, that's luck. To have those three who, you know what I'm saying, especially Louis and Rick Reno, of who they are today.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like that was luck. And it's just that's just relationships. There's that. So, but to answer your question, why? Yeah, man, they changed my life financially multiple times, and they never lied to me. Always kept it real with me, and even still to this day, man. I mean, like I'm not like right, but let's just say hypothetically, if I were to fight again, yeah, I'll be on PBC like that. I turned pro for Tom Brown, by the way. Like I turned pro for him. So like, I know all of them. Like they fucked with me for a while. I had an opportunity to sign with PBC when they first started, because not to be, I'm being honest, like they signed a slew of white guys. They wanted the white talent. To be honest, you know what I'm saying? And
so how did it? When did it turn black then? Because it seemed like
no. But keep in mind, a lot of the white, like you remember a guy named Ryan Carl, or Carl Ryan or something. Okay, so like he was like a 140-pound interim champion, Texas kid. He fought like the kid, another white kid, John Magna. Caleb Plant, when they signed Caleb Plant out of it. You know what I'm saying? Who else? They signed a bunch of guys.
So what happened to those guys if Caleb Plant was still around?
Yeah, well, like John.
They just didn't pan out, I guess.
Yeah, they didn't pan out, bro. Ryan Carl had a good couple paydays. Like I said, he fought for, I think he fought Barrios. I think Barrios beat him for the title. Yeah, like it wasn't like these guys weren't whatever, you know what I'm saying? This was around the time like they signed Scooter, when they signed like I said, Caleb, who else? Omar Douglas, Kyron Davis, Julian Williams. Like around that time. I mean, and me, I go and I opt to sign with fucking Russell Peltz, like an asshole.
Damn.
But it is what it is, man. It's, you know what I mean?
But that just tells the relationships you build through the years, just with all of them, though. So, which is going to help, God willing, help your promotion.
I hope so.
You know?
So I mean, yeah. I mean, and look, bro, you just don't ever know. Like, okay, my boys, like, well, I just made a fight yesterday with MVP, Mike Lenardi. That's my dog. That's my dog because he was a manager of Shane Mosley, and Shane Mosley Jr. Shane Mosley Jr. You know what I'm saying? Not like the kid, like and because he wanted me to fight him. I'm like, fuck, for how much? 20? Fuck no, no, like fuck you. But we always kept it cool. Now he's the head, one of the head guys at MVP. We just made a fight a couple days ago. I can't wait to announce it. You know what I'm saying? Relationships, not for me, but for my guy.
Yeah.
Who
so
else?
let me ask.
Yeah, bro. Of course.
Let me ask a question. So like you talk about the promotion, Rising Star promotion you're promoting, right?
Yeah.
So you talk about all these connections. So what do you see like Rising Star doing the next 5 years? Because you talk about being a club promoter, but like in 5 years, what do you see Rising Star Promotions?
I love grassroots boxing because that's how I started. I don't want to change it. I just want to do it at a good elite level, high standards, high quality. You know what I'm saying? Where it's like, I want to be a segue for the big promoters. I want the big promoters, the Matchrooms, the Top Rank, PBC, Golden Boy, Zuffa. I want them all to want to respect the fighters that I have should be signed, and who respect the brand. Like, oh, these are high quality people dealing with a high quality, respectable person. It's gonna be good business. That's what I want to do. And yeah, man. And it's like let them have them. You know what I'm saying? I tell everybody, man. I think I want what's best for the fighter. You know what I'm saying? And if I can't get you there, I want to get you to who could get you there.
Yeah.
That don't mean I'm gonna break ties. Like I'm still gonna have mines, right?
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
I'm
Oh
still
yeah,
gonna
oh
have
yeah,
my
most
little,
definitely. Yeah,
I'm still
I
gonna
gave
have
you
my
the all
piece
you.
and shit. But like I'm gonna get you there. But I'll get
Yeah,
you there.
Okay.
But I'll get you there.
You
yeah.
want to, so it's in a sense, you want to build champions as well.
I do, bro. Like I do, man. I do want to build a champion. I do, but I'm very cautious, bro,
Mhm.
because I have a huge heart.
Mm-hmm.
And you know what, man? It's like I do, but I gotta be real selective, bro, because can I be honest, bro? That Conor Ben situation going to Zuffa, it ruined my fucking day last week when that shit came out.
Yeah.
Seeing
How's that?
you know, seeing how much a person like Eddie Hearn did for you, and just did for you on a personal level, and
Yeah.
stuck by your side, and business is business, right? Like, and
Mhm.
you know the contract was over, I guess, right? And but just how he handled things, how Connor handled things, it just goes to really show, man, that
Yeah.
like motherfuckers don't care, bro. So
It's a dirtbag business.
if it is,
Everybody got their agendas, man.
everybody
Yeah.
does have an agenda, and that's cool.
Yeah.
But that's
Sometimes
just
you
me.
don't know what. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that's why, like, now, it's funny, I made a joke. I was like, yo, Tony, the attorney, Monday, contracts with all my brothers I be putting on, yeah, you signed. If not, yeah, you sign or fly, bitch. Yeah. So to answer your question, I do, but, like, I put a lot into people, and then, like, you know, when it comes time, I'm scared of when that time comes, when you get them there and it's time to break bread. It's like alligator arms
Yeah.
or something, or like they're not trying to pay or something.
Mm.
I'm scared of that, bro.
Yeah.
So that's why, you know, and then so I'm stuck between a rock and a hard place, because then it's like when you put a paper in front of them for real,
Mhm.
and they're like, they don't want to sign it. What am I going to do? What am I supposed to do?
Yeah.
I got to stand on mines, because
Yeah.
then it's like, then I'm going to be taken advantage of.
Mhm.
Right.
So I do want to build, yeah, man, I do, but like,
Well, we know two fighters on your card, the card coming up. And I personally, in my personal opinion, there's a little bias, but I think they're going to be future champions. So
Well, they
I
will.
don't know. I know one is signed. I'm not sure about the other one. Ofacio Falcon and Keith Cologne. So I don't know if they're both. I know Ofacio signed. I don't know if Keith is in which game. But I think those are two guys that are future champions right there.
Yeah.
yeah, man, Keith's not signed. Keith is extremely talented. Um, he's extremely talented. He's been very active for his age. You know what I'm saying? He had his second fight for me on a card. The first show I ever did at Prudential Center in October of 24,
Mhm.
October 12th, I think. And yeah, man, and he just blossomed. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So like that's dope. Um, he's gonna go on and do future things. He's definitely a future champion. He's a rising star. And Facio, man, yeah, right. He just got something. He got something about him, bro. Like, yo, we got connected. Um, it was a simple conversation. He came to one of the cards. Him and his coach Mac. You know what I'm saying? And we just hit it off, bro. And then they're just easy to deal with. They get it. They're understanding, bro. Like they're
Mhm.
understanding. They
Yeah.
No,
you could
Fasho's a
tell.
good guy. Yeah.
Yeah, like you could tell, like there's a vibe. You know what I mean? Like he's real understanding, and he's the type of people that I like to deal with.
Yeah.
Him and his team, because we come to a common ground. We discuss everything internally as a team. Um, what I like is his coach has his best interest, right? And he can fight, bro. He can rumble. Like he
Yeah.
can shake it. You know what I mean? And he fought on our card in December, and it was great. It was great business, and a couple weeks after that, even like maybe like 2-3 weeks after that, we get on the phone and like, yo, the deal was done like on that call.
Mm.
It was done. It
Yeah.
was crazy, and yeah, it was great. So um, I'm excited about Fazio. He's in a great division. You know what I mean? At 130, it's he's not like there yet, right? And he'll
Yeah.
admit that. I mean, baby steps, but
Mhm.
he's a good example of somebody that trusts, in my opinion, of like, yo, and my advice, yo, this is how we do it, and this is what it will take, and whatever. And yeah, man, and we get it done. We get it
Okay.
done. But yeah, no, Keith is not, he's just on the show. He's from Newark.
Yeah.
He's part of 3 Newark fighters. You know what I'm saying? So
Mhm.
you gotta have some Newark flavor.
Yeah.
And yeah, man. So
Okay. And if there's a female fighter, I don't know if she's signed with you, that she's on the card as well. And I've seen her I've seen her, I think the last Prudential card she was in. Dominican fighter, Lissandra Contreras, I think.
yeah,
Is she signed with you?
Mhm.
She
Yeah,
has
man.
potential.
She
She's
does have
good.
potential.
Yeah.
So it's funny. I didn't make that deal for that card. That was, she dealt with whoever she dealt with to get on that. And I seen her. I'm like, holy fuck. Like, yeah, I need her bad. And I was like, holy shit, she could fight. She could really fight. Her team is beautiful. Coach Yaz is amazing. Her manager, trainer, you know what I mean. Lysandra. I mean, look, I'm not bilingual, so like, there's that. But she's respectful. She what I appreciate is that she appreciates me. She like for trusting and believing in her, and I appreciate that she put the trust into me. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So we have that deal right there was a beautiful chemistry, man. We have a great chemistry. Me and Yaz work extremely well together. We understand each other. We understand business. She's a former cop. She's a former detective, so she's mad hood. Like she's straight to the point. No bullshit. There's no getting around her.
Mhm.
It's like my old saying, man. Like yo, in boxing, it's way too easy to find out the truth. So there ain't no reason to tell a lie. It's way too fucking easy. Boxing is like this small.
Mhm.
She got that aspect plus of being a former detective. Yeah, no, let's just cut it straight. Let's get to the point.
Yeah.
And that's how it's great. We're straight with each other. Lysandra, yeah, man, she's a future star. She's a future
Okay.
world champion in the making. She will be in a big setting fairly soon, God willing. And yeah, she's gonna step up to her first 6 round fight in April.
Okay.
And then yeah, right to the big leagues, man. Yeah, we throw her right in. She can rumble. She's a
Yeah.
Dominican amateur champion. 80 plus fights. Yeah, man. There's no really holding her back. And she's strong.
Yeah.
So what made me fall in love with her was she fights like a Cuban, a little bit. Really good feet work.
Yeah.
Pivots the angles. Like I said, she's strong. So yeah, man. I'm excited for the future for her, for sure.
Yeah, I was very impressed when I saw her, and then I started asking about her, and started learning some things about her team, and then I saw she's on the card. So I wanted to reach out and I wanted to ask you about it, and then eventually when I get there, I want to try to maybe make contact, maybe bring her on the show too. So
Anytime you
yeah,
want, bro.
so,
You speak Spanish?
no, not really, no,
That's fine. Yeah,
very
that's
little,
fine.
but yeah,
So her man, so Yaz will be on and she'll do all that.
okay, sure.
That's what's up, man.
I don't really have anything else. The only thing else is that I wanted to ask was, do you have a main event for that card yet?
I can't announce it yet.
Oh, okay. See, somebody told me to ask you that too. I'm not going to say who. So I figured, okay, that was the reason why. So,
Ask me. Who asked you to ask me?
no, I can't say.
Was it an op?
Huh?
It
No, it wasn't.
it was Slugworth from the Slugworth Chocolate Factory. That's who it was. You know what I'm saying?
They want to know
I get the
who
Willy
the main
Wonka
event
secret.
is. So, and how many fights you think you have on that card?
It's like 13, bro. Keep
13.
in mind, it's
That's
Pro
gonna be-
Box. It's
Huh?
Pro Box.
Pro Box, yes.
So Pro Box is gonna announce the top card, the top 4 fights.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? But yo, bangers, yo. Stupid bangers. Like, so you gotta I'll be honest, I don't think a casual would know yeah, I definitely don't think a casual would know the main event.
Mm-hmm.
Would they know the Probably not. It's a Brazilian, a gold medalist. So maybe not. I don't know.
Yeah, man, hey, don't nobody watch this channel, man. You can tell us.
What? Yeah,
Don't nobody watch this channel. You can tell us.
yeah, bro. It'll be announced soon. It's gonna be
No, I
announced
got you.
soon. It'll be announced soon. And then but yo, the second fight on the TV. Oh, I can't wait. And now, oh my god, I can't wait. It's a Dominican versus an Argentinian. Oh, I can't wait. I can't wait, bro. It's and then the opener. I will say, the opener is featured.
Hold on, let me. Is the Dominican Olympian?
No.
Okay, all right. I was gonna narrow it down. Okay, forget it. All right.
Look at him.
Are you Dominican?
No, I'm Puerto Rican, but I just know there's a couple of Dominicans that are really good, and then and they're brothers actually. I'm not gonna say the names, but I think they were both Olympians, so that's why I said maybe it might be
the Value brothers.
Nah. Cedeno.
Oh yeah, Dominican. Yeah. No. Oh, Huri and what's my other man name? I forget. I sparred the bigger one before. He go punch. He's doing good. He's at like 154.
Yeah.
Yeah. No. No, it's not him. But it is at 154 though.
Okay.
You're getting there. Great fight, man. Like I said, like you've seen. If you watch Pro Box and like more recently, like the Zone and I'm sorry, not the Zone, like Overtime, like OTX, fighters featured on that. And then the opener will be a fighter that I just signed. I could say Josephat Ortiz. He's gonna be fighting in the opener against a quality opponent that I favor Josephat to beat fairly easy. I think there's levels to boxing. Yeah. So man. I can't wait, man. Hopefully this week they're gonna announce it, bro, because everybody keeps asking me.
Okay.
But what I could say is off TV, I obviously got Facio. You got Emmanuel Sasarito Rodriguez, who he's somebody that I put like my heart into. He's a brother of mine. He's a good friend, man, and we've had our ups and downs, and he suffered some losses and everything, but we always stuck together. Obviously you said Keith Colon, Lissandro Contreras, Gabriel Garina, who's fighting. We announced that he's fighting. I can't pronounce his last name, but Rami. Gabriel is 8-1 versus he's fighting a 7-0 kid, which is going to be on Pro Box. It'll be on the TV portion, but not as the main. The top four. Who else we have? The Prince of Newark making his pro debut, man. Yoel Cooper, Boy Cooper. I'm very excited for him, man. He's gonna shut Newark down, man. He's the Prince of Newark.
I've heard about him. Yeah,
he's the baby, so he's gonna shut shit down.
He's the pro. It's his pro debut, right?
Yeah.
Oh, so they're gonna sell a lot of tickets.
They're gonna go crazy. They're gonna go crazy for him.
I already had to put a hold on one ticket through Facio, so I gotta I already got a ticket coming in for me, but he's selling tickets for you already.
Yeah, no, he's no. I mean, Facio is a big seller. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So
then you got Elijah Gonzalez, kid from Brooklyn. You know what I mean? Young kid, good kid, 3-0. Good fight in a 6-rounder. Kevin Asmat versus Jason Castillon. Asmat is like 6-5. Jason's 2-1. When you get those two type of records to fight each other, it's like those are usually the best fights.
Yeah.
In a good 6-rounder, man. You got North Jersey, you got North Bergen versus Brooklyn. You know what I'm saying? And then we're gonna be announcing tomorrow that a fighter with Mayweather Promotions is gonna be fighting on the card. It's pretty dope.
Okay.
Really, really dope. As well as I can't forget Top Rank is having Emmanuel Chance on the card.
Okay.
So yeah, man, just a great lineup, bro.
That's good. Yeah. I've seen his brother. I spoke to his brother. I interviewed his brother.
Wheezy?
Yeah. He won like a regional title in Westchester County.
Yep. So yeah, man, it's a great show, man. It's gonna be a long night of boxing, and yeah, man. But that's what we gotta do. So we
That's
have
April
to do,
10th,
man.
right?
It's April 10th, yeah, man. And then Pro Box, they also have a card with my little cousin Vito is fighting Saturday in Atlantic City at Bobo Call.
Yeah.
His fourth undefeated guy in a row. Can't make that shit up. His first fight with Sampson, yeah, man. So I'm really happy for him, proud of him, man. And boxing's banging, bro, in Jersey. Boxing's doing some shit, but they can't. No other promoters fucking with me what we do, bro.
Yeah.
So they can't do it like Cornflake.
Hey, I got to vouch for it because I've been to the event and it was a great event. So
they can't do it like Cornflake, bro.
Yeah, they can't. Can I got a super chat, so I'm gonna read it. It's see what you guys think about this. Shout out to my man B3 Picks with the $5 super chat. He asked, what's your thoughts on Berlanga versus Chris Eubank Jr. at 168?
I love it. Really good fight. Interesting. Really interesting. I think the only thing I just don't want it to be like a scare fest. They're both coming off of bad losses.
Yeah.
Right? I will probably favor Eubank based on the experience to outbox him. That's probably crazy. But Berlanga could punch. Obviously, there's no secret in that. But Eubank being at 168, he got that extra weight with him, that extra 8 pounds. You don't got to cut. He's fought at the higher level.
Yeah.
Berlanga fought one high-level guy. You know what I mean? And he went the distance, and he lost every second of the fight. You know what I'm saying?
He celebrated, though, man. He
won
on the inside. He won on the inside.
Celebrations. Like, what?
On the inside, I won.
I guess. So, yeah, man. Chris obviously has been in some bigger fights, bigger moments. Moments are the thing, bro. Like, that's a thing. Like, that's like a real thing. Like I said, Berlanga been through one, which is great, by the way. Like, shit. He lasted. I mean, I don't like the the doctors or the ref, whoever stopped the Charlo fight. But like, he went all 12 in a big moment. That shit matters. You know what I'm saying? But Chris has like been there. Like, he's a big star because of his dad. Yeah. So it's like he had like all the attention, so he's used to that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Long story short, yeah, I'm gonna go with Eubank, outboxing him, picking him apart. Yeah, I think I'm good with that. But without contradicting, I wouldn't be surprised if Berlanga gets him, like stops him though.
Yeah.
Catches him, yeah.
This is a must win for both. Pretty much more for Berlanga, if anything.
100%.
Yeah.
100%. But well, really, I'm over for Eubank too. He's like 37 years old, 36 years old.
He's on the way out, man. Yeah, he's
on the way out.
Yeah, but like,
Berlanga still.
But how many more fights could he make the money that he's gonna demand? You know what I mean? And like being those big fights, you know what I mean? Like how many more? Like who else? Let's just say he doesn't get past a Berlanga. What the fuck is he gonna do?
Yeah, exactly.
What is he gonna do?
Yeah.
But now Berlanga, I mean, maybe the same thing, but I mean,
might be a confidence booster for Berlanga.
Berlanga got the age though.
Yeah, it'll be a confidence booster for him. I beat Chris Eubank, supposed better boxer than me.
Great win. No, it'll be a great win.
Yeah, great win.
That's why it's a great fight though. I think it's a great fight. I think it's a great fight at the right time.
Yeah.
Sink or, you know what I mean? Like sink or swim.
Mm-hmm. And Berlanga's had some time off, right? He hasn't fought since that loss. It was in July.
He's had too much time.
Too much.
From the Shiraz fight, right?
Yeah.
That was bad though, bro.
That was bad.
It was there.
It was there.
Yeah.
That was nasty.
In my opinion, he didn't look right walking to the ring. He might have had a bad, weight cut or something. He didn't look right even walking to the ring, in my opinion. But
really,
who knows?
Yeah.
Well, Shiraz is a fucking beast, though. You can't take that away. Like,
I mean, that was a good win from him. But I mean, the Adamus fight was kind of like he lost that fight and he got a gift draw.
I think Shiraz is just more comfortable with being heavier.
Yeah, moving up. He moved up in weight.
I think he was more comfortable there because being at 60, you know what I'm saying? I'm not saying he wasn't strong there. I just think he felt more comfortable at 68 because
he's about 7 feet tall. So I mean, shit, getting down to 160, that's hard. I'm 6'1", and that I'm tall. Getting down to 60 for me, that's a no go. No more.
Yeah,
fuck that.
You got anything else, Thomas?
No, I mean, what do I do to get a credential for this, man? Do I speak to you or do I go through Prudential Center?
Yeah, so everything has to go through Prudential Center.
Prudential Center, all right. They sent me the email. I just hasn't filled it out yet. So talk to you
go
first.
Through all that. Nah, go through all that because they're very like strict with all that shit, man. And yeah, man, like I think the other good thing, how I used to be though, I used to have my hands in everything because like you had to, and you had to for multiple reasons because cost effective and to learn the ropes. Like I gotta know every aspect of my shit, right? Like so.
Yeah.
But the one thing that like I'm like I won't get involved with PR. I won't get involved with credentials. I won't get because I rather just focus on like I said, like let's promote. I want to like promote. I was a fighter. I want to be promoted, bro. There's nothing more that I miss than the fight week action, the love that I got when I fought. I'll just go more recent back to like my last big fight with Jamal. Huge name. Biggest name, probably bigger than all 46 prior opponents that I had. One after. You know what I mean? Like 45 opponents I had prior. You know what I'm saying? I missed that. So I want to give that to my like, you know what I mean? The people, like I want to show the people who are on my shows that like, I give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I think that's another good important thing, man. I ain't gonna be doing no credentials.
Yeah, I got you. No, I just said, let me.
No, I know it's cool. No. It could be. I'm not doing no matchmaking. Yeah. I'm not doing nada. Fuck that, bro. Fuck that because it's like, and I get why people always talk about the business of boxing is worse. I'd rather fight. No, you won't. You would say the same shit if you was getting punched upside your head, man.
Do you do the matchmaker? He's from Brooklyn. Do you do? I think he did the last one. Oh my God, what is his name? Oh, it's killing me. Ray, is it Ray?
Ray Campbell. Yeah, so I
love
Ray. Yeah, but Ray never did. Ray never worked. He never worked with me.
Okay.
Ray never worked with me. My matchmaker is Mike Walters.
Okay.
I'm low key. All right, so low key, I am involved with some sort of the matchmaking, but on like the top card, like the I will never put a card together unless I have like at least the top 2, maybe 3. If that 3 would be a blessing. 4 is outrageous, like a top 4 fight done. You know what I'm saying? Because like, you want to promote something.
Yeah.
So there's a who, what, when, where, and how factor. Sometimes you need to promote a fighter. Afacio, I'm promoting him as the fighter. Right? Gabe Garina, I'm promoting the fight because he's fighting a 7-0 kid. There's a difference.
Yeah.
The fighter, or you promote the fight. You feel me? So
yeah, that makes sense.
I want to put together the main or like a co or the top, like I said, top 3 or 4, God willing, to promote that, and like that's the storyline. And like then when they see like a Puerto Rican in the main event. But then they see 2 Puerto Ricans on the undercard, they know why. And just give me, I won't say give me, but like, 4 or 6 rounders that, whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So. I got one more super chat because we got to bounce, and I'm sure you got things to do. But one more $2 super chat from a man, B3 Picks. He wants to know your opinion if that fight was to happen. Zayas against Devin Haney at 154.
So I was asked this not too long ago by my man Jamil. Yeah, man. I could see. By the way, I can see that happening. I can see that happening. Really good fight. Interesting. Size does matter, Pauls, but skills do pay the bills. Yeah, I think the experience, at the highest level, like Xander's a unified champion. but like that just happened like
Yeah.
4 minutes ago. Devin's been at that level for umpteen years, right? So I think that you know what I mean. I think that will play into effect. I don't think Devin is a small person, so 54 might be he'll be the smaller guy obviously, but you know what I mean like how much of a disadvantage will it really be? And I think if you just really add all that up, and you got to favor Devin. You know what I mean? You got to favor Devin to win, right? But it's funny because like I said one thing to Mill in a private interview, but then I was doing a joint talk with Greg Hackett, my old head Greg, and he was speaking some sense, and I forget what he was saying, where I kind of like leered toward, oh, okay, yeah, Greg making some sense. I think it's a great fight, man. I do see Devin winning, based off of experience, the youth as well. He's still young. I mean, Xander's younger, but and I just think the moment, you know what I mean, we'll get to Xander, although he had thousands of people in Puerto Rico for the Abras fight. It's a different level, man. It's a different, like, all that shit matters. It's the little things that matter. You know what I'm saying? And a fun fact, Devin already beat somebody that Xander's coach trained, which was George Kambosos. So already, like, I mean, it's like the coach isn't gonna figure it out. You know what I mean? Because Devin only got better.
Yeah.
So Kambosos won, I believe. Yeah. So my pick is Devin.
Okay.
But really good fight.
That's a good point about the trainer having coached Kambosos and Devin already beat him.
I ain't never held George Kambosos in no high regard. He was a one-hit wonder.
You're right. Yeah. I mean, you're right.
Because everybody else after that, it was just you got stop. Questionable.
George ain't do shit since then. I know. So yeah, man, but he do got that win. Forever and a day, he'll have that win.
And he had him asking himself at the end of the fight, "Do I still got it?
That's true.
Do I still got it?" I was like, "Damn."
Yeah, man. So but they were getting ready for Devin. Devin, bless you.
Thank you.
Devin only had at that point one major win, which was it was probably still his best win till this day, with Lomachenko. Right? So it's like, listen, you just still, you prep for somebody and he lost. So Devin won, so it is what it is. So granted, Xander's better than George Kambosos, younger, bigger, stronger, faster, more skilled, all that good shit.
Yeah.
Different style completely. I still got Devin though. I just think
I'm giving you shit. I actually favor, Devin in that fight also. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because I don't think and we said it earlier about power and stuff. I just don't think Xander has enough in those gloves right now.
No? Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think he got enough crack in those gloves now.
Because I think it's hard for him to make weight. I think it's hard for him getting down to 54. For sure. So, while I think, it could happen, you know what I mean? I wouldn't be surprised of Xander going up to 60. You know what I'm saying? I think they're going to hide behind the whole weight thing. Do we know who his mandatory is for his WBA?
It's Boots.
His name is Jaron Ennis.
Yeah.
He ain't gonna go nowhere fucking near that work. So Boots, as I said jokingly, Boots, that's my guy. That's we done business together on some shows before. It's my guy. He's gonna become a 2-time world champion through a fucking email again. I believe that. I think Xander's giving them belts up, and it is what it is.
Wow.
You know who Xander's gonna have to fight at 60? He's gonna have to fight Floyd Mayweather.
Who?
Floyd Mayweather, man.
Oh,
what?
Floyd got the pro itch, man. He said after you fight Mike, you know what I'm saying, he checking off, you know what I'm saying, to get back in the ring to get the pro.
He fighting Pacquiao.
And he not gonna fight at 47 because I don't look because who's at 47 that he will actually fight and can he make 47? He ain't gonna fight at 54 with a shark set. 60 is almost quiet.
Hey, the fight to make at 160 for Xander would be Adames. You got Puerto Rico versus Dominican Republic.
That's a damn good fight,
That's
right?
the fight to make.
Huge fight.
Yeah.
But what do you call it? No, Mayweather's fighting Pacquiao. It's already
Yeah,
done.
it's September. Yeah.
Man, Pacquiao's not gonna make it past damn Promoskov, the Siberian Rocky.
Yeah.
So it's not gonna. Yeah, he's not fighting him. He's not gonna make
I
it.
think there's a little silent agreement. It's an exhibition, man. They got an agreement.
Man, that dude's gonna beat him to the point that Pacquiao wife is gonna say no.
I think in their heyday when Provodnikov was that guy,
yeah
he had got Pacquiao.
Provodnikov was a dog.
That was rough. That was rough work, bro.
Yeah,
that was rough fucking work.
It's a dog right there. So yeah, he gotta make it out of that exhibition.
I'll give you that. But Floyd's going with Mike.
Man, he gonna beat the shit out of Mike.
You looking at Mike
Tripp good getting into the ring.
That's Mike. Oh, Mike. Oh, shit. Oh.
Yeah,
Mike, chill the fuck
out.
Mike.
That's the first 30 seconds of the fight.
There's going to be some type of script for that one.
Some kind of what?
Because I don't think Mike really likes Floyd, to be honest.
Can you imagine?
He might wild out and hit him for real.
Mike might show up for 2 rounds. He's gonna show up for 2 rounds.
Yeah, so
two strong rounds. Yeah,
that's fine. That's fine. That's Mike though, bro. I don't give a fuck how old he is. You looking across, looking at Mike looking at you with them tight ass shorts on. Oh no.
Oh man.
Shit. Yeah, man. Yo, this was dope though, bro.
I
fuck with you. No, this is like we could be regular, man. We could be regular.
Oh yeah. We got. Look, I can bring you back for real conversation because I'm gonna definitely bring you back once we get these damn fights situated and you know what the main events and all this other damn stuff is. Right. Then Thomas, you already know he gonna pull you up. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Bring you over there to this panel. I appreciate.
Yeah, I already got somebody asking to bring you on already for Thursday. He said he knows you and. I don't know. At first, I thought you was talking about it, but I know you wasn't. Rich Mancuso. He wants to bring you on.
For sure.
Yeah. So for Thursday, I'll hit him up. So,
okay.
Yeah.
But
the KG has a good show, and they have open conversations, and they let people speak the way they want to. So the curse words are warranted. So it's good.
I got was it 3 to 4 different segments that's over here. Tales from the B-side that we on right now. Like I said, and I do appreciate you pulling up, giving us that, that flip-flop story where you being the fighter and the promoter and how empathetic you are when it comes to the people. You said you got a big heart. You know what I'm saying? Hey, fighters, anybody in the region, tap in with Cornflake, man. He said he got a big heart. He said he got the deep pockets. He paying everybody. Paying everybody rent, putting a little something on the next bill. You know what I'm saying? Putting your kids through paying tuitions on your kids.
I hope, man.
You know
I wish.
Hey,
if I could, I would. If I could, I would, man. But yeah, man. But if you're sensible,
and you're willing to
work, yeah, man. Like, yo, people, I get hit up daily, bro. Like, I'm also I'm the combat sports brand manager for Venom as well. That's like my day job.
Okay.
And so like I deal with fighters all day long, like in teams and people all day long. Not only on the promoting, but the Venom side as well. And it's like they see how I'm easy, bro. Like we just get to it. And like if you're not sensible, there's no deal. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, just tap in with me if you want to be sensible. And we could work.
I'm very sensible, man. I just need a pair of bag gloves from Venom. That's all.
That's it.
That's all.
That's
all.
Yeah.
He'll be more sensible with you than he is with me. I tell you that much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, trust and believe, damn Thomas. If I talk to Cornflake on a regular basis, you know what I'm saying, he'll get that side that you get. And I don't think he'll be so sensitive about it because he'll be like this motherfucker here. He'll be like this motherfucker here. I'm like, yeah. You know what I'm saying? So I might have to make that trip up there April 10th to come check you guys out.
Love it, bro. I love it. It's gonna be a great show, man.
Let me know. I'm gonna be ringside, so you let me know.
100%, bro. I can't wait. It's gonna be a great show.
Hell yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? We appreciate you, man. You know what I'm saying? Shout out
Shout out to Afacio for saying.
Shout out to Afacio, man.
Yeah, Facio there. Shout out to Facio. That's my guy. Right here in the Bronx.
Right. Are you in the Bronx?
Yeah.
You know who? You know who else I signed that just fought last night with a beautiful first round knockout? Showtime. Alex De Jesus.
Who's that? Say it again.
Oh, brother.
No, I didn't hear the name. Was it
Alex De Jesus? Showtime.
Showtime? Okay, yeah. Okay, Showtime. I know you're talking about.
He's the one that is known for what?
Oh, that I don't know.
Here we go.
But I know who you're talking about.
Got him.
I follow him on the gram. I just saw the knockout.
Got him. Yeah, no, he's like he do all that goofy, that dancing shit, the Dougie and all that, whatever.
Okay.
Yeah, no, he's a character, man. He's a future champ, man. He's trained by Yoel Judah. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, all right.
Zab's father.
Yeah.
So, good fighter, man.
He's in the Bronx?
He's from the Bronx.
Bronx? Okay.
Right. So,
I gotta find out what gym he's at.
How he don't know Thomas, man? Everybody know Thomas. Let Thomas tell it.
I gotta know what gym he at.
Yeah, he trained Gym X with Yoel and them. I think he trained.
Okay, so that's not in the Bronx though.
That's what I'm saying. But he live in the Bronx.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So got him. You know what I mean? He'll be fighting soon. Just went to Mexico. He had to get active. Because too much fuck shit going on. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So he had to get active. He knocked out another 1-0 kid. So it was 1-0 versus 1-0. Like that's what I love. He's not pussy. He's like he went right to it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I fuck with it.
Man.
That's dope, man. I appreciate you, Cornflake.
Beyond dope.
Beyond dope.
Ran down on?
Yeah, no, that's fine. I don't know if he's getting ran down. I know.
No. Somebody just bought me a plate of food. I was like, oh shit. I'm looking at it right there, sitting right here. Yeah. So but I do, man. I really do appreciate this, man. And I do look to spin the block and bring you on real conversations with KG. We can, you know what I'm saying, actually shoot the shit for real and just talk about them current boxing. We talk PEDs. We can talk a little bit of everything, man. You know what I'm saying? But we'll put a pin in this, and you know what I'm saying, and everybody that's watching, man. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Thomas Cornflake LaManna.
Thank you, bro.
You know what I'm saying? Of Rising Star Promotions, man.
Thank you.
Really, yeah, man. This been great, man. And like I said, with us already knowing Ofacio and me having the respect that I have for Ofacio, and Thomas knows that I like his boxing mind. I like the fact that he fights and he actually just keeps up with boxing as a whole. You know what I'm saying? And you that's where you guys unspokenly probably clicked that, because you got the same sentiments, like the way your mind actually operates. You still think as a fighter, but then now I got the business side that I actually tie it all together, and you've created yourself as a hybrid promoter, because all promoters ain't tapping back to fighters like that, being, you know what I'm saying, so concerning as to actually what they're going through, because you went through it. Because you can see a guy, you like, hey, don't worry about it, man. You can do like what Louis the Cuban did with you. I got you.
Yeah, man. Listen, everybody deserves an opportunity, man. Everybody deserves an opportunity. They're entitled to an opportunity. And nobody's perfect, man. There's nothing wrong with multiple opportunities and coming back for more. You know what I'm saying? There's that. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, bro, we're gonna revert back to the same thing. Let's just be sensible. Be sensible, man. Yeah. And we'll get it done. We'll get it done. And might not be now, might not be tomorrow, but we're gonna get it done, bro. And I live by that every day, man. When we'll always figure it out. As my man, my best friend, he's no longer here with me. Paul Bamba. Figure it the fuck out, man.
Figure it the fuck out.
Let's figure it the fuck out.
Yep.
So that's what we're gonna do.
I'm gonna start utilizing that. Sensible, because I got a favorite word. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my boy Junior the Truth. Junior the Truth, favorite word. I always heard him from day one. Be intentional. The word is intentional. You know what I'm saying? So you can be sensible, have it thought about. Be intentional with your movement after that.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? So shout out to Cornflake, man. You know what I'm saying? Till next time, man.
Appreciate y'all, yo.
Salute to you.
Hi. Shit. Thank you.
All right.
Peace.
That was dope. That was a good one.
It was beyond dope, Thomas.
Learned a lot. This is a, learned a lot, you know what I'm saying? And there was still more questions. I had 2 pages full, and I think I only asked like 3 questions. But he answered most of them pretty much, throughout with other
he tied everything together.
Yeah.
tie everything together, man.
Yeah.
You want to close, you know what I'm saying, close the people out and, you know what I'm saying, tell them some stuff about you, what you got going on, this interview. We can go in and wrap it up because damn, we about to hit 2 hours
again. Yeah, this is the most we've been on in a long time. I mean, This was great. Definitely appreciate everybody in the building. We don't really like to go to the comments when we're cooking up here, so you know, at least I know KT don't really like to do it much, but definitely appreciate the super chats and the questions. This was a great show. Very informative. We're gonna bring them back again. KT will bring them back. I'll bring them back. You know what I'm saying? And you know, and we're gonna help promote the show too, because obviously we got a couple fighters that have been on my platform and on KG's platform as well. We're talking about Keith Colon and Ofacio. They're gonna be on the card April 10th, Friday in Newark, New Jersey, the Prudential Center. So we're gonna bring them up again, and we're gonna just promote this show. It sounds like it's gonna be a great card. 13 fights. They didn't even announce the main event. He said they're gonna announce like 3 or 4 fights, I think, on the card. They are bangers. That's what he said. So I'm looking forward to hearing that. And yeah, man. As far as me, you know, you'll catch me here every week, every Friday, and here we're starting a new little podcast, Boogie Down Boxing, and you know, we'll have some interviews lined up as well. So shout out to you guys coming through, man.
Man, Thomas, man, you know what I'm saying? I appreciate you, you know what I'm saying, pretty much them setting that up with, you know what I'm saying, with Cornflake, and Cornflake taking the time out of his busy time, you know what I'm saying, to come and break that down with us and everything. Yeah. So I want to shout out to everybody in the chat, you know what I'm saying, for everybody that pulled up on any platform that they may have clicked. There's moments in every fighter's life, man, you know what I'm saying, when the noise fades, crowds get quieter, walkouts feel shorter, and the mirror starts asking questions that the rankings never did. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Not did you win, not did you grow, not what did you earn, but what did it cost? Because boxing is strange like that. You can break your whole body while building your perspective.
Yeah.
It can humble you, your ego, while sharpening your purpose. And for some fighters, the final bell isn't an ending, it's an introduction. Tonight's story wasn't about perfection. It wasn't about undefeated records or carefully scripted paths. It was about the grind, the lessons, and the quiet transformation that happens when fighters stop choosing moments and starts creating them for themselves. Thomas LaManna walked into boxing as a young man, you know what I'm saying, chasing opportunity, and he walked through it as a fighter, learning reality. And now he stands beside it, building stages, opening doors, and making sure somebody else's B-side gets heard. Because legacies don't live in the punches that you land. It lives in the platforms you leave behind. And maybe that's the real evolution of boxing, or of a fighter. Not just champions, not the contenders, but the architect. Every fighter has a record, but only one can become the reason. I am KG, and this has been Tales from the B-Side.
It's a usual suspect.
But I lost the love. Like, I just lost it. I think I want to like move on to other things, and yeah. Yeah, man. I mean, look, we were 10 years in.
It's a usual suspect thing.